Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we continue our trip south on US Highway 61, beginning at around mile 93 as we enter Claiborne County, Mississippi. The county was named for W.C.C. Claiborne, who was the second governor of Mississippi Territory from 1801 to 1803, as well as the governor of the Territory of Orleans from 1803 to 1812, and the first governor of the state of Louisiana from 1812 to 1816. He then served as a U.S. Senator representing Louisiana from March of 1817 until his death on November 23rd of 1817. Claiborne County had a population of 9,135 as of the 2020 census, and has the highest percentage of Black or African American residents of any U.S. county. The area was a center of cotton plantations and related agriculture along the Mississippi River, and following the Civil War and emancipation, many generations of African Americans have remained here due to family ties and land ownership. The road to the right leads to the ghost town of Grand Gulf, named not for the Gulf of Mexico, which is nowhere near here, but for a large whirlpool or gulf in the Mississippi River, formed by water flowing against a large rocky bluff. Grand Gulf shipped thousands of bales of cotton from its river port annually before the Civil War. It received cotton shipped by railroad from Port Gibson and 3 surrounding counties. The town became landlocked as the river shifted westward and the population dwindled. The former town is now home to the Grand Gulf Nuclear Station, operated by Entergy, which has the most powerful nuclear reactor in the United States and the 7th most powerful in the world. Construction on the station began in 1974 and began operating in 1985. Construction had begun on a second reactor, but work ceased due to high construction costs. Yet another reactor was authorized by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission in 2005. However, work never began and permits were withdrawn in 2015. Now, I misspoke a few videos back when I said that there would be no more 2-lane roadway on US-61 in Mississippi. I completely forgot about Port Gibson. As we approach the town, the highway narrows to 2 lanes. Port Gibson is the county seat of Claiborne County and is the 3rd oldest European American settlement in Mississippi, with development by French colonists beginning around 1729. The town was chartered in 1803. The Port Gibson Female College was founded in 1843, and one of its buildings still remains and serves as the town's city hall. Many of the town's historic buildings remain because during the Civil War, Union General Ulysses S. Grant proclaimed that the town was too beautiful to burn. Cotton trade continued in Port Gibson after the Civil War, and in 1882, the Port Gibson Oil Works began operating, established as one of the first cottonseed oil plants in the United States. Port Gibson had a population of 1,269 as of the 2020 census. At Little Bayou Pierre, US-61 gets the name Church Street through the remainder of Port Gibson, a very appropriate name as there are 8 churches and 1 synagogue in a 5-block area. The original alignment of US-61 was 2 blocks to the west on Market Street, where the Port Gibson City Hall and the Claiborne County Courthouse are located. The highway is widened a bit here, something that probably wouldn't be possible on the old Market Street alignment. Here we see one of 2 direct access interchanges from Highway 61 to the Natchez Trace Parkway. US-61 finally widens back out to 4 lanes here with a wide median divider. We conclude today's video here as we enter Jefferson County, approximately at mile 77. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.